Ever wish that your marketing could run itself, welcoming new subscribers, following up at the perfect moment, and personalizing every message automatically? You can do it all with Klaviyo flows. In this tutorial, we'll walk through how to build your first flow from the ground up, starting with a heavy hitter that every brand needs, your welcome series flow. Along the way, we'll cover how triggers, conditional splits, and time delays can help automate your ideal brand experience and deliver deep personalization at scale. Ready? Let's get started. Creating a flow from scratch. Log into your Klaviyo account, navigate to the Flows tab, and click Create Flow. That'll take you to the Flows library, where you'll see pre-built templates for all kinds of Klaviyo flows. We'll skip those today since we're walking through how to build your own flows from the bottom up. Let's click Build Your Own to start with a blank canvas. Name this flow Welcome Series and click Create Manually to start building. What is a welcome series and why is it such a big deal? A welcome series is a set of automated messages that your brand sends to new subscribers after they opt in. It's your opportunity to reach interested prospects at a crucial moment, so you can share what your brand is all about, set the tone for the relationship, and even drive sales. Many brands also use a welcome series to hook shoppers with a special offer, like free shipping or 10% off their first purchase. According to Klaviyo's 2025 benchmark data, welcome emails see an average open rate of 51%, and top performers see placed order rates of nearly 10%, so it's worth taking the time to craft a powerful, personalized experience. Now, let's walk through how to do that with the Flow Builder. Setting your trigger. All Klaviyo flows start with a trigger, a specific action or event that sets your automation into motion. Once it's set, it can't be changed, so it's important to choose your trigger carefully. Since we're creating a welcome series, we want this flow to respond whenever a contact gets added to a specific subscriber list. To set that up, go to the sidebar to the right and select Added to List as your trigger. Then choose the subscriber list you want to create a welcome series for. For this example, pick a list that people subscribe to when they want to hear from your brand, like your main email or text list. Keep in mind that people subscribe to different channels at different times, so each one requires a separate welcome series flow. Setting profile filters. While you're setting up your trigger, you'll see the option to define re-entry criteria, which lets you control whether profiles can enter this flow more than once. We only want our welcome flow to trigger messages whenever a new subscriber signs up, so let's select No Re-entry. You'll also see an option to add profile filters, which let you limit who your flow reaches out to by setting additional requirements. Filters are helpful to keep in mind, but we don't need them here, since we want this welcome series to greet all new subscribers. Let's save our work and keep going. Using conditional splits. Right now, our flow is set up to follow a single path, which means it would deliver the same set of experiences to every new subscriber. But we aren't here to create a one-size-fits-all welcome series. We want to add more personalization, and that's where conditional splits come in. Instead of treating everyone exactly the same way, let's use this flow to create a tailored experience for two different audiences of new subscribers, existing customers and new prospects who've never placed an order. We can set that up by dragging a conditional split into our flow right after the trigger. The conditional split causes our flow to branch into two separate paths, so we can lay out a different welcome series for each audience. The conditional split will automatically sort new subscribers onto one path or the other based on their profile data. But first, we need to create a rule for it to follow. In this case, we can tell who belongs in each audience based on each subscriber's ordering history. So let's select Placed Order and sort people onto the Yes path if they've placed an order at least once over all time. If they've never placed an order, the flow will follow the No path. That way, every person receives the right experience based on their past interactions with our brand. Creating personalized experiences. Now that we've set up two different experiences, it's time to build them out. Start by dragging an email, text, or WhatsApp on each branch of your flow, and click a message to customize it. Since we want to send both groups a welcome series, we can lay out similar experiences on each path with a few thoughtful differences for each audience. For example, you might want to send new prospects a special discount or free shipping offer to encourage their first purchase. Your audience of existing customers knows your brand a bit better, so you may want to start their series with a quick thank you and a sense of what they can expect from the channel, like product updates, VIP offers, or educational content. Don't worry about cramming your brand's whole story into that first message. Just think about how that interaction can get your customer relationship off to the right start. Then, follow it up with a few more messages that share more information or helpful tips. Using smart sending. When you're setting up a multi-message flow, timing is everything. We want to send the first welcome message to each audience right away to confirm that they've subscribed. To do that, turn off smart sending for the first message on each branch of your flow. Leave it on for all the rest. Smart sending is a smart setting to take advantage of when you want to limit the number of emails, texts, or push notifications a person will receive from your brand in a set period of time. That way, you won't overwhelm anyone with a sudden flood of messages. Sign-up confirmation is the exception. New subscribers expect to hear from your brand right away, even if they recently received several messages from you on another channel. Adding time delays to Klaviyo flows. After that first message, it's best to space your sends out to avoid overwhelming new subscribers. To do that, we'll add time delays to our flow. Time delays let you control how much time passes between each message. Drag one onto each branch of your flow right after the first message and set the delay to at least 1 day. You can also use time delays to avoid sending messages before a certain time of day. Let's set this one to 10 a.m. in the recipient's local time. That way, even if someone subscribed late at night, your messages will still hit their inbox at a reasonable hour. Add additional time delays to space out any other follow-up messages along both paths of your flow. Previewing Klaviyo flows. Before you set a flow live, it's always a good idea to double-check that it'll work the way you expect. To preview Klaviyo flows, click on the trigger and select Preview Trigger from the right panel. It'll open a preview based on a sample of the last 10 trigger events. You can even search specific profiles to see how they'd behave in the flow. On the right, you'll see whether or not a profile would enter the flow and why, based on any trigger or profile filters you've set. If you click into a profile, you can view details like contact info, triggering event and time, and if they'd continue moving through the flow. A green check means the profile qualifies to enter the flow. A red X means it doesn't and helps you quickly spot why it doesn't meet the criteria. In this case, we haven't added any filters, so there's not much to review here, but double-checking your work is a helpful habit to form as you start building more advanced flows. Once you're done, close the preview and make any final updates to perfect your flow. Setting Klaviyo flows live. When you're ready to set your welcome series live, click Update Status. It'll show you 3 options. Draft means you're still editing. Manual means you'll approve each profile individually. Live lets your flow run automatically. Choose Live to put your flow into action. Tracking flow performance. Once your welcome series is up and running, keep an eye on performance to see how it's making an impact. Click Show Analytics in the top right to see metrics for each message, like how many people received an email and how many were skipped. Choose any message for insight into opens, clicks, and revenue. You can use all that data to benchmark your impact and spot opportunities for improvement. That's all there is to it. Congrats on building your first flow from scratch. Now that you've learned the basics of Klaviyo flows, you're ready to start automating even more timely, personalized customer experiences, from abandoned cart reminders to post-purchase messages and product review requests.